Yeah. Come on. Welcome.
Welcome. Little midday money. Sean Higgs coming at you here Friday. Wild Card Weekend Football Friday for you, the 14th. Sorry I missed you guys yesterday. I had some stuff going on here. It happens. Life comes at you. Hockey yesterday did go down 26-26 on the video. NBA 35-44 on the video. College hoops 106-98 on the video. Arizona on the ice tonight. Big dog. I'm going to take plus 450. Just on principle, I got to take plus 450 return. Whatever. I put 150 on them. We'll see what happens. It's just kind of like 450. I got to take a shot. Anything. Who knows what's going to happen. Spurs in the NBA. We're fading the Cavaliers here. And I'll tell you what, we'll probably do the same thing tomorrow. If the Spurs win again, or if Cavaliers win again here, back-to-back on the road. This is their fourth game on the road. They've won the last two. Big win over Utah, so I'll fade them there. Quinnipiac, we'll take a money line. This is actually one of my premium. I got a 3-pack up today. This is one of them. I got them at 2.5 last night, so now it's a pick 'em. So hopefully that works out in my favor. 5-4 yesterday with my premium college basketball. And the day before, listen, I'll tell you, I went 1-9 in college hoops. So bad day. And January's been a up and down month. Winning day, losing day. So it is what it is. And 2 games for the weekend here. We got Bills -4 and the Chiefs 46.5. Yeah, Buffalo. Everybody's going to come on in here and tell me Belichick as an underdog. Yeah. But I look at this game. We had New England here in Buffalo in the snow or whatever. 3 pass attempts. Right? Nobody talks about that. But then he just got run out of the building at home. And then they get just totally trucked down to Miami, too, in a spot. Now, you needed the Bills to win for them to have anything to win a division, stuff like that. But just the way they played, short of that, the Jacksonville, you put 50 on Jacksonville, I'm not impressed. I have not liked what I've seen out of New England. So let's take the Bills here. And Chiefs under. What does there say about the Chiefs under here? Kansas City, this is about Kansas City defense for me, right? 48-9 over Las Vegas, 41-14 Las Vegas, 22-9 Dallas, 19-9 Dallas, 22-9 Denver, 13-7 Green Bay, 20-17 the Giants. The defense has really turned it on a little bit here in occasion. And their 2 high-scoring games, 34-31 Cincy, 34-28 on the Chargers. Again, I think both of those quarterbacks better than Big Ben at this point. And where's this Pitt offense coming from? 16 points versus Baltimore, 20 points for Baltimore, 26 versus Cleveland, 10 versus Cincy, 16 Detroit, 19 Tennessee. Again, they have a sporadic every once in a while score some points. I'm not expecting that in playoff football. So that is that for the chat. And I'll get to everybody in 1 second. I'm just going to look over at the social media pages here. We're rolling on Facebook. Wonderful. YouTube is up. Great. Super there. And of course, on Twitter, it doesn't come to my Sean Higgs account. Twitter's always got some kind of nonsense going on here. I don't know. I lost my old account. I don't know why, because I had music playing in the background when I was in AC or Vegas or something. Who the heck knows? But it happens. It happens. Type it. I'm retweeting out from winning free picks page. I put midday money love instead of live. All right, that's taken care of. Let's get to the chat here, and then we'll move along for today. David, how are you? Been a while since I've seen you. Happy New Year. Good to see you. Like the Heat today. Any opinion on the football games? Tampa. Well, of course you got to like Tampa over Philly, right? You got a young QB in his first playoff game. It's on the road. Could be bad field conditions. Hall of Fame Tom Brady. You got a Super Bowl winning head coach versus a rookie head coach. A lot of ways to look at Tampa Bay there. So, yeah, Tampa Bay there. Sure. I'm not going to, that line opened, I think, at 7, too. Richard P. hit the like button. Thank you very much. Michael Buena's in the house. Good afternoon. Rob Franklin here. Hello, my friend. This guy knows everything. He likes what I like here. How about that? Gabe's coming in on Richmond versus Davidson. We like that Richmond team, Gabe. That's, got a bunch of 30-year-old men on that team. I talked about that on Total Chaos yesterday with Ali and a video guest who comes in, Mr. Sean Austin. He comes into the chats here. He's a big Morning Woody guy with Ali on the Picks Parlays thing. See, you play your card right, folks. You get to go head to head here on the channels. You know, NBA taking the Mavs money line. 5 games, 7 nights, 3 and 4 back to back. See, I got to just take Memphis here. I mean, just because Memphis has just been so hot. I mean, I know the line's a little cheesy. I get it, but give me Memphis until they lose. They've just been good, Michael. I understand your angle to it. Again, I didn't bet it. With Johnny Oates, 450, why not? I got to take 450. VCU to 2.5 versus the Bonnies. Yeah, Well, the VCU was I think they're plus 2.5. I like VCU here, right? I can put them on money line. Monmouth versus St. Pete's. Yeah, so both of these guys have been off for a little bit, Rob. And I got a little lean here to, believe it or not, St. Peter's. I kind of like the under. I just think, I don't know what to expect out of these guys. They haven't played in a bit. Big X, you appreciate the Taylor Ham, baby. You know, on IG, there's a Monmouth County memes. I don't know how you say it. And they're all like, it's pork roll. Get the hell out of here with that pork roll. Taylor Ham. It's Taylor Ham. Rob likes VCU as well. The Tooch is here. Go follow the Tooch, folks, on Twitter. He does a little show. Sometimes I pop in every once in a while, say hello to my man over there in Pounded Sports. Wild Ducks over 5.5. Should be a lot of shots on goals, says Mr. Fox. You know, I looked at the NHL like briefly today because we got 3 games today in NHL, something small. And I saw the 450. I'm like, I got to take a huge dog here with Colorado. Ducks Wild over. I mean, the 5.5. Why is this 5.5? We're seeing crazy 6.5s all over the place. We got a 5.5 there. I don't know. See, that one I kind of want to just take the under to just go opposite what the thinking is. But again, not a game I looked at there, Mr. Fox. So I'll pull for you on the over. Chris Howard's like it's Cincy over the Raiders here. You know, I said on Look Headlines, Chris, I was like, you got to take Cincy now, and it was 6.5 because I thought it would go up. Like people bet Cincy. Everybody's coming in on the Raiders, and listen, they're in off a big win. I guess you know you think it's a kind of a flat spot. I understand that, but it is the playoffs, and let's be honest, this Raider team has totally responded to all of its adversity. But you know, Cincy kind of took care of them a little bit last time they played. Right, it was like 30-10, whatever it was, decent size win. 32-12, whatever. I don't even know. But how is Burrow doing? Right? He didn't play the other day against Cleveland. He took himself out, not even knowing the playoff implications. Maybe he just wanted to take a break. Maybe he's a little banged up. But I don't, you know, Cincy, I think they got the edge in the secondary to shut down, you know, Renfrow over Chase or whatever. Cincy's a better team. I like Cincy. The coach. Not a lover to coach. I've touched on this many times in the chat, many times. 6, yeah, and that's all 5.5s out there now. I mean, it was 6.5 when I said to take it. So people are coming in on the Raiders. I don't know. I think the Raiders and the Niners are gonna. You might get a split on those. You might lose both. I don't know. Everybody just seems to be talking them up. Akron, Kent. I'm gonna lean to the dog here. Kent's hasn't been really doing much for me. I mean, my numbers got this as a Kent as a small fave, right? We're looking at what, you know, a 1.2 point where I have Kent at just basically on home. But give me the Zips here, believe it or not. I like Akron myself. Michael's coming in. NBA. Bulls and the under. Against Golden State. Golden State struggled a little bit. I don't know. Weren't they losing like 60-2 or something? The Bucks. See, that's the point where I might look for Golden State to kind of bounce back a little bit. These are missing guys. I didn't look at it. I didn't. Again, I guess they kind of rallied back a little bit. 108.99 is not bad. It's only 20-point loss, 19-point loss. Not terrible, but I guess you got a lot of guys out. That's the thing with our NBA. We kind of try to choose our little spots a little bit. Last time I played Bulls lost by 35. I guess, you know what? all being considered it there, Mike, I guess I could see you taking Chicago. Damn right, Taylor Ham. Yes. 15 too many points for Iona, but I like the over. Yeah, against Manhattan, not loving that big number there. Iona's clearly, Iona is the cream of the crop here when we're talking about the MAC, the double A MAC. Total wise, it was 147. I don't know what it's sitting at right now. It's 147 last night. I actually just wrote down like all my numbers for tomorrow. Only think 130 games for tomorrow, college basketball, not too many. So 140, it's sitting steady at 147. I got this in the 145, 146 range. It's not really a needle mover in either direction, whether for the dog or the fave or for the over the under tooch. Mr. Nika likes the over in the Richmond game. It was 143. It is now 148. Wow. Yes, over. I would like the over last night. I liked it a little better 148 than or 143. I mean, I had this at like 145. So yeah, let's go over. I think I did that. We did that on the show last night too. I said over that number with Allie on Total Chaos. Fresno, Manhattan plus 15. I like Fresno, Manhattan. I mean, I could give it, they don't really move. But Fresno was a team I almost bet on today. Yeah, Michigan just has not looked good. I mean, Illinois. I want to lay with Illinois. I'm going to lay with Illinois. I don't know if Michigan's going to be able to score here. I said this when I was doing the cash show. I'm like, can I get like 60-something points out of Michigan? Because I think Illinois is going to come in and you want to roll teams when they're down, right? So I lay with Illinois. Cavs too. Don't like the Cavs. I don't like Monmouth. I don't like Big X. We are on opposite sides of all these games. I'm not loving the Cavaliers right now. Monmouth, again, they're off of. They had a pause too, along with St. Peter's, COVID nonsense, and Michigan. Michigan is not playing good right now. I like the over in the Michigan game. Yes, again, we did that last night on the Chaos Show. Where's my sheet? Like I said, grab that over. Illinois they're 10-4 to the over on the year, man. They score. Taking Fresno money line. Yes. Listen, I like Fresno. I bet 3 games today. I nearly bet that one. That was almost a game I bet. Iowa over to 47. Doesn't move it for me. I got it like 145, 146, so it's not really looking to do it. I know you love that Taylor Ham. I would think Fresno takes care of you, and I like it. Again, it was nearly a bet game for me. I probably should have put it in here. I just threw out the VCU. A short card, I could, come in with a lot of games sometimes. Every talking TV's picking up Bengals, Raiders money line. Really? See, this is why I don't watch the TV. I mean, I'll pop it on for the game day stuff and see when these clowns come in. Everybody does it. Everybody's picking Bengals. Well, everybody's betting on the Raiders. Kind of leaning the Raiders. Give you under the Niners game. I could look at the under Niners game, yes. Kind of strange the total Tampa game hasn't moved with the brutal weather report. Yeah, I put out the over. I said that on the look headlines. I'm like, let's take the over here. So, yeah, I got it. And I have some interesting – watch the show. I got some 3-point numbers in between on some of these games. So, trying to get some middles. I heard a stat on the truth. It's almost at 90% of playoff games. The spread does not come into play. Choose the winner. You know what, Mike? I'm going to go out on a limb here and say that's a lot of games. Just pick the winner. If you think a dog's going to cover 1-6, 1-7, chances are that the guy wins outright sometimes. Yeah, but playoffs, I'm sure it's exaggerated a lot. Because the dogs win. Especially wild card round. There are dogs. Tim Earl, good morning. Memphis -2. Keep the party going. I think so, Rob. I mean, until they lose, it's a short number. I understand it's short. I said this against the Warriors. Let's go. Cincy -5.5 Raiders shot to lay it and play it. Yeah, this is a tricky one for me. I mean, I got Cincy early. I got Cincy at 6. I'm like, wow, this game's going to go to 7. Now it's down to 5.5. So my total initial thought on this was totally off. What do you think? Hedging last game parlay. I've got one spot left, 16. Or pay $7K if I let. All right. Now, I'm not a big hedge kind of guy. I do sometimes. I come in early on games. I bet games, Saturday, Sunday, a week out for NFL college football. And I'll come in and maybe buy a little bit off. Josh, I'm guessing you're like a fun kind of guy. You want to have some fun. You're looking to make $7K. Why wouldn't you hedge and guarantee yourself something here? Why wouldn't you guarantee yourself something? And that's all up to you. We want to think, happy with 2,000. Happy, if it loses, you make $5,000. If it wins, if the one side goes down, at least you got 2,000 in your pocket. It all depends on what kind of bettor you are. When you're trying to, I could take it. Like I said, if you're trying to make $2,000 off the side of it, so you can guarantee yourself $5,000 win at least. I don't know what it could be. A side, it could be total. Is the spread totally different now? Is it a money line? I don't know. But I'm not a big kind of hedge guy. Occasionally, I'll buy in game if my total's totally off or if I got a bad number. If I've had bad numbers. Josh, I don't know if you watch a lot. I come in and tell you I've got bad things. I got Cincy at 6. Not looking good right now. Arizona plus the candy. 4 is too many. Against the Rams, I just like the over in this game. They played overs all season against each other. Their defenses have looked suspect. So I'm going to go the over in that game. Sidewise, I would lean just to the Rams and McVay just because it's a guy who went to a Super Bowl as opposed to a newer head coach in the playoffs. But I don't know. I haven't bet that side yet. Nothing there yet. With you on Fresno, yes, Fresno. Under 51.5 Dallas, yes, under that. 12 likes, 17 chats, shame on them. It is what it is. I say it all the time. So it's not that you don't want to give it a thumbs up, give it a thumbs down. If you're not, I figure people are at least chatting. I don't know. You're here. That's all that matters, folks. That's all that matters. Come on. Would I like a like button? Absolutely. Over Pats Buffalo. You know what, Eric? I think so. I think everybody's going to come in here and think it's going to be an under game. I like the Bills here. I might bet the Bills tomorrow or whenever. Is that tomorrow's game? I don't even know. Not betting against Burrow Bengals, won by 14. They should, big waves. The problem is I'm not a big fan of the coach. Offensively, very good team. Defensively, they're solid. And the Raiders, they were literally in that game against Cleveland, ready to be out of the playoffs. Cincy and Eagles plus the points. Eagles money line. You know what? If you're going to take the Eagles, I would just take the Eagles money line, Tim. If you're thinking like I'm going to take a shot, just go Eagles money line because I could easily see them. They beat no real playoff teams. They beat a bunch of like garbage down the stretch, right? But if you like Philly, I would just put a couple bucks on the money line because I think Brady would either chomp these guys and they're going to win. If it's an ugly game, it's going to be 24-6 or something ridiculous. Maybe not even 6. Who knows? Maybe we can't kick field goals. Maybe it's 17-0. But I would either think it's going to be Tampa by double digits or Eagles outright. That is my thing. Or maybe the Eagles kick a last-minute field goal. But either way, that's an outright win. So. KC, first half. Yes. Regression to mean Higgs' team is never as good or bad as their last performance. They look good for and Cincinnati. Crypto bet. Yeah. They did not play good. And Raiders, even the Raiders, did they look that great? I don't know. They had a lead. They gave it back. They had a lead. They gave it back. Cincy's, these guys have the same record, I think, on the year. Do you think dating young Slavic women is a good option, or should I forget that and just bet the Spurs tonight? Are these mail order Slavic women? Do you fly over to countries and buy a wife? Oh man, Spurs over the Raiders. You think? I don't know. We got a weather update there, Markel? Is it going to be an ugly one? Cold and it's cold and nasty. Cold and nobody's getting comfortable. Yep, on the over, Lambs and Cards, plenty of points in the fourth. Yeah, Rob. The defenses are just haven't been showing up. Under Bulls, yeah, I like it. Thinking going under. I don't know if I can get to what I'm thinking. It's going under, but I don't know if I can get to it. What do you think? I like the under. If we're talking the Raiders, right? Because you asked about the over, I'm thinking under just based on it's January. It's cold. The Raiders are I keep saying, I'm going to say LA, but they're a Vegas team. They're a dome team. They're an indoor team playing in the elements. You got a interim head coach, and again, Cincy head coach is not somebody I'm loving. He's new to the playoffs himself, but I would lean under. Illinois, Michigan hasn't played in a while. Yeah, Michigan hasn't played in a while, and they've looked bad. So I think Illinois in a rout. Under Raiders game, yes. That's what we're leaning here. That's what we're leaning on there. All right, I'm going to throw the picks up another time. Arizona and the ice. Listen, folks, I'm taking a shot with the big dog here. I told you I put $150 on it just for fun. All right, it hits, wonderful. If not, I'm not losing any sleep. It's plus 450. Spurs, I'm taking the fade in the cash here, right? A little bit of a road trip, big win over the Jazz. They're actually in a back-to-back. So tomorrow we'll be looking to take the Thunder here too against Cleveland. Quinnipiac, we like. You want to grab a little VCU in the chat? Go ahead. Fresno, knock yourselves out. Bills and the Chiefs in the video. I went to see. I don't know who's even playing tomorrow. If the Bills are playing or no, Chiefs are Sunday night, but that's that. That's that. Memphis and the Bulls tonight. Yes. I was thinking that Golden State because they look so bad, but you know what? They got guys out. We got revenge for the Bulls. Bulls off a bad game, so yes. Only true value on the board with Arizona Coyotes or over Wild. Yeah, somebody else said over Ducks. I don't know. The 5.5 looks a little low to me, Ricketts. Right? Why isn't it 6? 6 is all over the place now. All right, that's a wrap. Tomorrow, huge college basketball card. I'll be in a little bit before 12. You know that because we have 12 o'clock action. So there's that. Hey, Ron, just small. Let's, have a little fun. 150, I'm going to take a shot on plus 450. Got to do it. But again, for somebody else, that could be, a $1 bet, $2 bet. It's plus 450. I'm going to go for it. Everybody have a good day. Midday money tomorrow. See you then.